Hey everyone, Mortgage Nerd here. So I keep seeing comparisons, United States to Singapore, let's say. Comparisons saying that look how well Singapore has done with this whole coronavirus thing. Article goes on to talk about how they shut down their borders right away and they've taken all these measures and all these great things they've done and the US hasn't done. No, I'm not saying the US has done a great job. There are a bunch of idiots out on a sandbar here in Miami partying yesterday or the day before. It's stupid. You can't be doing that. But let's really put things in perspective. Singapore is one of the richest countries in the world. How do I know? I've been there. The real estate's extremely expensive. All the wealthy Chinese just put their money there like people do in Switzerland. They hide their money there. So there's a ton of money there. Medical is far beyond what you get in most places. The architecture is far beyond what you get in most places. Let's take a look here. Here's the most important facts. They shut down the borders, right? Take a look at a map. Take a look. I circled on the map the two bridges that they have going to Malaysia. Also notice the border, the line going through that body of water separating Malaysia and Singapore. What is Singapore? Singapore used to be part of Malaysia and they broke off decades ago. I don't remember exactly when. But as I said, they're extremely wealthy and they're tiny. They're tiny. Check this out. Let's look at the square mileage of Singapore. 278 square miles. Now let's look at Miami-Dade County alone. It's almost 10 times, 2,400 plus square miles. Almost 10 times Singapore. Just a small section of the entire United States. Remember, their borders are 2 bridges and a body of water. Yet the praises are being sung about how well they've done in containing this. Look, I'm not getting political here. We have 2 huge borders. I'm not going to talk about a wall. But just look, seriously, it's hard for this country, it doesn't matter who the leader is, to contain this thing. Plus, you have a bunch of bonehead idiots thinking, we're a free country, we can do whatever we want. And they're still out there doing whatever they want. In Singapore, if you do graffiti, do you remember this story? If you're old enough, and I think it was in the 90s, an American went and did graffiti in Singapore and he got caned over and over again. The way they cane people, and I was there, is they will hit you once or twice and they'll rip your skin open. They'll let you go back to your cell and think about that pain all day. Next day they send you back out, you get caned again. So they're reopening those wounds and they do it over and over. Last armed robber they remember the person's name, they remembered the year. He got like 30 lashes and they have not had an armed robber since because 30 lashes for armed robbery. So yeah, if the government tells you you're shut down and you're on quarantine, trust me, you are shut down and you're on quarantine. Or they will fine you $10,000 if you're not. And they will fine you. They'll fine you for chewing gum. Gum is illegal over there. So let's please stop comparing other countries that are a fraction of the size of our country. And let's look at what we can do here to make it better. Phil Stevenson, Mortgage Nerd. Thanks.